Okay. That sounds sanctuary so far. I mean, I'm only like 10 minutes in, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure what I expected. Yeah. No, the way that they are like, currently filming, like how the thing that they do with what I uh, main character guy whose name I don't remember knowing. I really want to say Walter, but I don't think that is right. It's just it's not intended to be funny, but it's like that's so stupid looking. Very very BBC Sherlock coded of them. Sorry for like being far away from the camera. I'm putting puzzle pieces back into a box. It's so I know it's not intended to be hilarious, but like I haven't seen a TV show do that in ages. I don't know where the plot of this is going. Like I have to assume that the parasites question mark that they have inside them are like. I'm hoping the relationship is like symbiotic. Of course, just be symbiotic with the parasites, but like, are they aware of it? Because that tiny child didn't seem like he was. But also, at the same time, so they must be able to switch, I'm thinking. Interesting. Which is interesting, because then that means, like, you're gonna have a host versus, like... I'm just curious as to whether they were, like, born with the parasites, or whether they were, like, implanted. Which is, like, far worse. Yep, I don't know. I don't know anything about the show. It interested me. So, I don't know if I'm gonna keep going. I'm also curious to see whether his, like, profiling, whether it being abnormal, or if he's just, like, a normal human person that actually just has abilities, and also, like, abnormal, like, are they aware of that? The government has to be covering this up, or are they're just hiding? Oh, well, I guess the title of the show is Sanctuary, so maybe they have a specific place that humans don't know about. Because, like, if their reaction is to shoot first on sight, like, they're prosecuted. Yeah, so what's the point of the show? Is it going to be trying to get everybody that is one of these things that I don't currently have a name for, to that particular place? Or is it just going to be, like, we need to treat these people like humans, even though they literally aren't. We need to do, need to start treating them better and integrate them to normal society, because, like, what if they don't want that? I always love that they'd be hiding, because we've only seen one small, particularly violent child, and his parents and stuff were scared of him, so clearly they don't know. But I'm thinking, if it is something that they're born with, you'd think that the parents would be aware of it, because they themselves probably would have done. So, I'm guessing it has to be something along the lines of, like, like, not an invasion, but I guess that would make sense. Unless they've already invaded and they've just been slowly, like, building it from the ground up. But I don't know. See how any of this makes sense. Sorry, I didn't decide that I was, like, actually gonna record until, like, 10 minutes in, so. Getting? Even, oh, we just got hit by a car. What'd she...
The way I'd hoped we'd meet.
Oh, what?
Well,
She's, like, she's pretending new abilities. Like, how is that going to affect things? And if she does have precognitive abilities, how far into the future can she see?
stay where you are.
Oh, what? I don't know why. Okay, well, I guess. What? What? They were like, oh shit, what the frick is that? That thing had teeth. Are they like. Clearly they're connected. But also, if that thing attacked him, did it give him his abilities? And also, if it did, like, is he a target because of that? Is that why he seems to apparently take cases for the connected to this? Or I assume he does. Maybe not on purpose, but it just keeps happening. Because that other guy said that he'd been assigned. So, like, how often do things go wrong for him and he has to get reassigned to other police departments? How messy is his life? But clearly with abilities like this. Also, they are related, and she's got, like, precognitive abilities. Question mark. And he's got, like, well, I actually don't know what you'd call that. Interesting. So, do all of the people that are, well, abnormal, for lack of a better term, do they all have the same abilities, or are they all different? And if they are all different, is that connected to the snakes?
Let me guess.
Get
You
the
got
ticket.
decked by a hyperactive kid.
No, somebody coming down the alley clipped me and kept going.
Why do people drive down alleyways? Like, normally you can't fit a car in those. So what are we doing here?
Yeah, we got our eyewitness right here at the hospital. Yeah, and this is Latrova. I guess, huh?
I feel like they should not have let him out of, like, I feel like he should not have gone back to work immediately after that. Like, I think give him at least a day's rest, right? Rather than just taking him to hospital, having him sleep it off, and then having him come back to work. Although I guess he's a detective and he doesn't do a whole lot of running. I can tell because it seems like he's summoned. He's at the crime scenes afterwards. Because the detectives, but it seems like Kavanaugh here, does more of the actual, like, scene work. He's just there to figure things out. But yeah, like, if he's been doing this for years, has anybody checked his records? Do they know about whatever that woman saw?
I think he'd eliminate the witnesses.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I
after
was
3,
thinking.
what's the downside?
3.
Chances are he wasn't doing a lot of thinking.
Do you have a motive? Yes, I do.
So he's the shooter. Or guy that saw the guy that shot the other things, but they don't think it's a shooter. I mean, because I doubt the only people that saw the kid kill the cop, they're all dead. So, did he see it and then someone get out, or?
Trying to solve this case. Ms. Latrova, come in. This is Dr. Zimmerman. He is
Okay, no, she did. She was definitely in the
attached
room.
to homicide.
Oh, he's a forensic psychiatrist.
I'm very
Forensic
sorry.
psychiatrist? That's a thing. Hold on. Oh, okay, that actually makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That explains his, like, general vibe. Sorry, I just googled it and it says, forensic psychiatrists treat people mental health problems who are in prisons, care hospital, or romantic community. Oh, I like that, because that means I'll have more of a connection to them, rather than the cops who are just there to get in and get out, and they don't seem to have a lot of, right now it just seems like they care for them on a base level, whereas if he's a psychiatrist, and also kind of knows what's going on with whatever is going on, then it'll be good for, like, a POV character, which is interesting.
Oh, man.
I haven't seen that done before in a lot of other cop shows. Mostly they're all just detectives.
Do you see the man?
Which is interesting. So, yeah. I know, I just...
Who murdered your father and those police officers tonight?
She could set him up, though. Because she saw the kid kill the police officers, but there's no way she's telling them that it was a kid. But also, if she already knew about all this, what reason does she have to lie? Apart from, not being believed because of whatever's actually going on. But, like, wouldn't it be easy just to blame this man? What's going on with him? Oh, are they gonna kill him?
We need you to be sure about
Are they gonna kill him now? It's giving humanized chicken little. I know it's the haircut, but that's the vibe he gives off. I'm sorry, I can't. It's just... it's so stupid. That's so fucking stupid. Sorry, I genuinely did not realize that, like, autistic codicopy could just do that. It's actually a real thing prior to this. Like, what? That's so stupid. I mean, I have seen most of BBC Sherlock, but, like, oh my god, I thought that was just a Sherlock specific thing. No one. Okay, sorry. I'll keep going.
He is the one.
I think she's lying.
He killed them.
Like,
Sir.
His face, I could never forget.
Okay, alright, well that's good for now.
That's not
again,
right. Something's
my
not adding
condolences
up.
for your loss today.
Something's not adding up. I mean, clearly not. But like, why is she lying? Why is she lying? What reason does she have to lie?
Just give me a second, lawyer. Tracy, yeah, I need to talk to the DA's office right away.
They just let him walk out. That feels like they shouldn't do that. Like, but if he walks out and goes into where that man is, like, I feel like that shouldn't be. That's gonna make it worse. You're gonna make him angry. Okay, I guess he just went to the elevator. Never mind. That, or maybe she has got something to do with that kid having a worm in him. But I don't know why that would be the case.
Hey, Fetz. I need 5 minutes with her.
5.
Later, Doc. I'm taking her home.
No.
It feels like he should not have the agency to do that, unless he has like a higher ranking. But also, isn't this guy a sergeant? Isn't Fitz a sergeant? Like, if he's a sergeant, shouldn't he have a higher rank than detective? Rank? I don't know all people. I don't know. I just thought the chain of command. I thought sergeants were higher than detectives because detectives don't do the same work. The sergeants are the ones that are actually on the ground. But I don't know.
Miss Latrova, I realize that you've been through a lot tonight, but you and I
Maybe.
both know that you just lied in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Body language, averting your gaze, hence your
You'd think
face, rising vocal pitch.
shitty, but sorry, I've seen worse coding, but like, oh my god, what the fuck, sir? I know it's a writing thing. Yeah, I can't take him seriously. I mean, I'm sure if I continue with the show, I'll get used to it, but like, I cannot take him seriously. Like, what? What is he doing? Also, outright telling her that she's lying in the middle of a hospital, like, that's not gonna work as a tactic. You need to talk to somewhere quiet. Also, why would she... Hold on. This is not an effective way.
When everything happened.
It has to be her son. Like, well, or a son or nephew or something. They
I
have
saw
to
a
be
kid
connected.
coming from your apartment.
It's
Maybe
not just...
You leave me alone.
Maybe just keep him to... Maybe your priority should be the kid.
Got more coming
Okay,
later.
I love you.
EMS says it was a real butcher shop.
Aren't they all these days?
Oh, what? Did the doors just open on their own? Also, yeah, you'd think if you're working consistently with crime scenes, like, everything is going to be messy. Everybody's going to be dead. Particularly if things are, amping up. Because I get the feeling that things have just been getting worse slowly for a while. What is this woman doing? Helen's seeing all of this while she's working on the dead bodies? Or is this just happening at the same time and we just transitioned with a flashback like What are we doing here, guys? Oh, what? What did he just do? Hang on. Oh, give me a moment. What did he just do? Oh, that guy just fucking... He just teleported. He literally just teleported. Like, oh. Is that Helen? Are there multiple of her? I mean, not multiple. I mean, like, is she able to reincarnate? That or she's from the past. I think the reincarnation theory is, like, more relevant right now. That or she's a vampire, but I have a feeling that's probably the reincarnation thing. Because why else would she be in a weird locket?
So polite now.
Well, this place, it's rather
I'm
strange.
sorry, hold on. Can I pull up the... Joseph Hyatale. Yeah, okay, so I haven't seen that man or anything, but I have definitely heard his voice before.
Unusual guests.
Wait, he what?
Rather strange.
Okay, so maybe it is a place. That or the parasites that are in their body are like little wormholes. They're like little wormholes to parallel dimension. That's such a random guess. That's so out of left field that I will genuinely be surprised if that actually happens. I just had to say it because it was a thought that put into my brain. And who knows? Like, because it has to actually be a place. Like, you can't just name the show Sanctuary and not have it be Sanctuary.
The most unusual guests.
There's a big old place down by the water. Grayson Street, I think. I've heard all kinds of stories, but I never put much stock in them. I'll take you there if you...
Okay, underground, I guess. I don't even know what city we're in. I completely forgot. I have to assume in America somewhere. Heroes. That's better. Oh, back with the kid. Okay. Did she teleport again? Because that doesn't look like she climbed down the stairs. And a knife? Why are they trying to kill him? Do they want the thing that's in it? That's in him? Like, do they want the thing? But if they do want the thing, what for?
The woman is lying. I'm sure of it. I don't know why we bother interviewing eyewitnesses.
Why would you even listen to Will? Like, you know he's good. Why don't you just take him at, like, not face? Sorry. Hold on. If you know he's good at cases, and he's theoretically solved all of them, because he's, like, a savant or whatever, but, like, why wouldn't you take him at his word? That's so dumb. You would just listen to him.
That voodoo crap you've been working. Cops died tonight. Now we owe it to these guys. Holes in their foreheads.
What the hell are they gonna call them though? Like that was a worm. Do bullets have teeth? Don't think so.
Use something else as a
Do they
weapon.
have teeth?
Doesn't
I don't have had teeth.
change.
That's what I've been saying. Like, I don't think he's acting as himself. Like, I don't think he has control over what he's. Can a 10-year-old legally buy a gun? Like in America, if you were a 10-year-old, could you legally buy a gun? And also, like, I don't know.
Then you'll know how those 3 men died tonight.
Yes, but also he'll probably be dead. That's not good for him or for you, because then you'll get fired and he'll just be dead. You have to clean up your mess.
Go home. Why don't you want to?
Yeah, take it. Honestly, I just think he should. I know he obviously wants to work the case, but it's like he's not thinking straight, and he's clearly tired. Like they're both clearly very tired. But also, like, if he wants to actually be believed by Kavanaugh, like, why wouldn't he just, like, because this man is writing it away as lack of sleep. Like, he's not making any sense to him. Like, none of this is making any sense to Kavanaugh, but, like, he literally just thinks at this point that you're just really, really tired. So just deal with it.
Because this is exactly the same kind
Exactly.
of BS they got you bounced from the agency.
Yeah, like, he's fired.
No, I were you.
Agency. Like, the CIA. So he's an ex-CIA forensic psychiatrist. Okay. But he probably still has contacts, right? Like, how else would he be on the case?
We're just back.
Not on the case, like, he just needs to take a step back.
The hell off.
Because he's not running this case. Kavanaugh is. Sorry. Is she... Can they see her? She clearly was not there before. Okay, so right now, I'm just thinking all of them just have the base ability to teleport, and the worms are, like, completely separate. Like, just as a thing. Maybe they're fighting the worms. Not to be too stargate of them, but, like, that's not out of the realm possibility. Because currently it seems like they're an infection, and they should get taken out. But also, like, are you gonna have to kill a 10-year-old boy to do it? Because right now we've got teleportation and precognition, and then whatever the hell the worms are. So clearly, I'm thinking they all have the base ability to teleport. Also, I thought Helen was at the morgue. Like, what did she find out of that dead guy? She took something out of his head, right? Like, skin or whatever. So maybe she's collecting DNA and is tracking them by their DNA. Which makes a lot of sense, but I'm thinking, like, right now she's just tracking them, like, via their DNA. So that they can, so that she can figure it out and get a profile on the ones that are in the city, which I'm not saying that's good, but also it means that she could potentially be helpful for threats and stuff.
Man, the evidence
British?
will bear it out if they don't suppress it for a quick conviction. But the boy is indeed
Also, Ed.
real, and he needs our help.
Who are you?
Let's just say I'm someone who's chosen to embrace the full spectrum of our reality. There are things in this city, in this world, that no one wants to admit are real.
Okay, Gandalf. Cool. God, I fucking love cliches like that, though. It's such a cliche line, but it's actually really, really stupid. I'm glad that he's reacting rationally, though.
Dr. Zimmerman!
He doesn't know. He doesn't know? Like, you'd think if they fired him, they would have told him at least something, right? Like, why does he not know? I mean, obviously he's probably put it all on himself, but, like, there have to have been extra factors if she knows what they are.
That's impressive. What'd you do? Google me?
Your theories were controversial.
That's what I'm saying, like... God, literally don't.
They failed to keep up with your
Lady,
insights.
I'm getting...
So, his brain works faster than a normal person's, I assume. And then they just fired him because he was smarter than them. Like, that's a bit dickish. Also, just give him the umbrella. She's not wearing
Soap's here. What do you want?
Like,
You.
if you wanted to actually recruit him, literally just let him get out of the rain first.
Doctors.
Also, how is she not that... Wait, I understand that her hat has a wide brim, but like, come on.
Zimmerman. As I see it, you have two choices. You can go back to a life where you're unheard and unappreciated, or you can squarely face the truth you've been seeking since you were a child. We both know you caught a glimpse of that truth tonight. Don't turn away.
Okay,
I have a proposal. All I ask is for a little of your time.
so she is kind of... I was thinking Mary Poppins, but she kind of is Mary Poppins, because that's like... That's the vibe I'm giving off. She's just... She must... So, just the mall... Well, clearly not the mall, because I'm assuming her day job is the mall, but like... If she runs a sanctuary, where the hell is it? And also, why? Like, how long has this been running? Like, clearly she's been operating, like, outside of government, whatever, for ages, but like... What does she get from all this?
Thanks.
What's recruiting Will gonna do? Like, she wouldn't have recruited him if he was like a regular normal person. So, like, what are his... why does she need a detective?
If you're looking for resumes, why don't you try monster.com? I already have
Funny.
a job.
Yeah, she didn't say she wanted to recruit... Wait, she did. I'm sorry. Kind of... That was a whole ass train. Why would you, like, go into a railway station? Not railway station. Why would you go into a subway and, like, not assume there'd be trains there? Also, they would have good reflexes. Like, she should have been wiped out by that thing. Also, I feel like heroes also... Damn, okay. What kind of logo was that? What does that say? I just assume it doesn't mean anything, but... So, never mind. Empty ass fridge. That's what, like... Relish, and then, like... What kind of... That's so... That's all, like... That's all drinks. Or it's jam, although I doubt you just use no continuing jam. I have to assume that's milk. And then, like... Mayonnaise? That's, like, the smallest amount of actual food in there. Although, I guess if he did get kicked out... And, like... Sponge cakes? Or cheese? Maybe? That is, like, one of the worst, like... detective fridges I've, like, seen, like, immediately. Like, who stocks a fridge like this? That's not Hunt's diet. And I don't want to know about the amount of milk this man theoretically drinks, because that bottle is not empty. Like, that's basically full. Like, does he just drink entire jugs of milk at a time? I hope not.
Wow.
Ah! Oh,
Don't do that.
she has a
You
house
know I
key?
still have a key.
Yeah, and you know how
X.
I love these.
Is this ex, maybe? Ex-partner. Like, in both meanings of the word.
Surprise visits. What are you doing here?
Also, like, how did he have that time? He mustn't have lived that far away if he's already, like, dried off. Because clearly he's dried off in his shower. But, still, damn, that was fast.
Here, Meg.
Heard a couple cops got killed at the precinct tonight.
At the precinct? I thought they got killed in the house. Like, at the precinct. That doesn't line up with things. Unless she means a couple of cops from the precinct got killed.
You okay?
Usual. Eating
Got
badly,
someone's
sleeping
chicken.
worse. You?
Relatable.
Just, you know, wanted to see if you're all right.
Or cops from his old precinct, I guess. Actually, never mind, that makes more sense. Cops from his old precinct. Didn't know if she'd be a recurring character. Like, seems like she'd be a good foil for Helen, maybe. Cool. Also, you'd think you'd ask your ex if they still had their key. Like, you think you would have given them, like, a week. Like, at minimum, shouldn't you give your ex a week to, like, move out and get your stuff? I know moving is, like, a process, but, like, you think once you give the key up... Body time, cut out there. I mean, I think what I meant was, you'd think once you break up, you'd give the key away immediately. So, clearly he had a large amount of trust in her. Curious to know how long they were, like, dating / potentially engaged for. Like, it had to be a long time. Because that's a decent apartment. But also, like, I like that if it hasn't been a long time, like, she left, and then he just started eating terribly.
Is that everything?
It's not a lot of
Find my
stuff.
hair straightener. You can bring it by the ICU.
Hair straightener. Got it.
Okay, so she does. Also, like, just your hair straightener? It's not a lot of stuff.
It's kind of like returning a high school ring or something.
And the last 2 years of our lives come down to a punchline.
That wasn't...
Okay, so he's his ex-fiance, I guess. And also 2 years, that's quite a long time. Like, why did they break up?
Look, let's not do this, okay? I can't go 10 rounds tonight. I just don't have it in me.
They still riding.
Also, you'd think they would have already killed this conversation the first time she left. Like, what?
That was a whack job, too.
Look, whatever it is that finally helps you sleep at night. I hope you find it.
Okay, my question now is whether or not she was only like, what do you call that? Like, connection / friend / confidant / whatever. Because if that's depressing. If so. Because he doesn't look like he has a lot of, I mean, like, he doesn't seem like he has a lot of connections. Ouch.
Good evening.
Oh, she's a...
So what made you decide to call?
What the hell was that? Is that her or him? I'm going with my vampire theory, because that did not look like human in the mirror. Like, if she's driving, I'm going with a vampire. But, like, if she's a vampire... Although I guess that plays kind of into Sanctuary, because, you know, vampires can't, get into people's houses without being invited, so having, like, a den, for lack of a... Vampire dens? That's a thing, right? Makes most sense. So, like, does that mean that they have beasts? Like, that they're not themselves when they're the vampires? I don't know. I don't quite understand how that works. But that wasn't normal.
You said you were pursuing the boy.
Indeed.
Why?
I suspect you know why.
Honestly, I don't.
Oh.
Oh. Well then,
Okay.
this will be a very illuminating...
Kind of. Unless he's not supposed to be there. Also, teleporting vampires is a bit interesting. That's an interesting concept. Although I guess vampires do have super speed. So if everyone was seeing that can teleport, I'm assuming they've just moved in really, really fast and we didn't see it. So, is there a vampire in the room with us right now? He's right there. Also, of course, the first evil vampire we see is a bald, like, Nosferatu looking ass, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Like, Also, she has this entire, like, sanctuary mansion-y thing. And, like, no one has noticed it. Like, that's huge. From the outskirts of a city. What? Has anyone noticed it? That there are magicians also in this universe, but, like, I don't know. Maybe he couldn't be let onto the ground, so because he came in after the car, so maybe there are. What if they came in after the car? The car was invited in. That doesn't mean he's invited in. That's not working. That's not how that works, is it? Also, if they don't know we're on the grounds, what trouble is he going to cause? Like, if they don't know he's there, why is he there? That's my question. We don't have that yet. But, like, I want to know. Because he killed that woman to get it, right? So, he had to do something to this place. Fucking... Okay, maybe I was right.
Would you like to come?
I was right. Okay, cool. So you get through the gates. but you can't get through the, other gates, I guess. Because he hasn't been invited. Yeah, vampire rules, but definitely vampires. I'm going with vampires, because this is literally a gothic, like, castle / mansion kind of thing.
Cup of tea, Dr. Zimmerman.
But also, if they are vampires, like, are they secretly, no, wait, hang on. What are they trying to do? Because if they are vampires, like, how do they go out? I guess they can't go out during the daytime, but, like, I don't know. Did she, counterpoint, if she worked at a morgue, does she drink the dead people's blood? Or is she there to turn them into vampires? Because that could happen. Maybe she's there to make sure they don't turn into vampires. That makes sense, because if you get more vampires, then you get all the fledglings are missing. That's like a whole process. I don't know.
Or perhaps something stronger.
No.
Where's Steve?
The boy you saw.
She's so pretty. Amanda tapping. So pretty. She's so pretty.
He's very special. Or so.
Okay, maybe he is like a conduit for something. Maybe they don't turn them as such by biting. Maybe they put the ones in them and it turns them into vampires.
I was led to believe by people I've come to rely on for such information.
If the boy did do it and you have not.
No.
And if the answer.
Wait, is that guy who Finch will eat? Like the guy from outside? Because he did have a face in a locket.
By the time the night is out, I expect to have the boy in my custody. Until then, I hope you'll understand, but I'm reluctant to speculate on his guilt or innocence.
But you're saying that you can find him.
I believe so. And when I do, I could use your help.
Why, you need like a human hand and things?
Really? For what? You call this place a sanctuary for whom?
Or what? Instincts told you that the boy was anything but normal. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here.
Oh no, you didn't say it, never mind. Sorry.
Inside these walls are beings that make his qualities pale by comparison.
Oh shit, how are we talking? That sounds scary.
Sanctuary for all. It's not an empty motto.
Well, I hope not. So, do these beasts, do they possess human qualities? Are they sentient? Like, I have to assume that they're people that are prejudiced people. I have to assume that they're creatures that people are prejudiced towards. But if so, why? And how many of them are there? Like, how much of an underground does this have? Because I have to assume that not all of them are, like, can take human form. So, how does she keep all of this under control? Because she can't be the only person living in this giant castle mansion thing. She's clearly the caretaker, but, like, she can't do all this on her own. So how big of a network has she got? Like, the people at the morgue, but then who else? Because they know her by name, obviously. Well, he doesn't, I don't think. But still. Like, is that what he's there for? Is he there to help her with this stuff? Or is she just there for the case-specific things? Because clearly she also wants the boy, but not for nefarious reasons, I have to assume. I have to assume she just wants him to give him a home. Because that feels like it would be the best thing for her. And also possibly to deparasite him, but who knows? I keep saying parasite. I don't know if that's what it actually is. Anyway, worm.
Damn sector gives me the willies, man. No one likes working under
Oh, you're dying. You're sure dying.
old city. Place is toxic. Rent's cheap, though. Hold it.
You live there? Oh, there he is.
What the hell are you doing down
Hey, it's that guy. Hold on, wipe. Not that I'm casting down shade
Look,
as the
wherever
transit
you ran
cop.
from, this place is worse, okay?
Like,
So let's go.
well, I understand that Martin Wood directed this.
Wasn't a request,
like,
kid.
Wouldn't do that if I...
We love that he has just cast people that were also in Stargate, like, in this. Like, obviously they're good actors, but, like, I applaud the casting choices. Very, Wes Anderson coded of him.
Are you?
Oh, shit. What does this woman want the child for? Like, presumably for nefarious purposes, but, like, how powerful is he? And also, you'd think that there would be more than one person going after him, or is it just this? So she has to be working for someone. You've got her, we've got the other guy. So, how many factions are there? That is a weird ass... They're going down, right? That's a weird looking elevator then. Or are they going backwards? Because, what are they in?
Fair warning, Dr. Zimmerman. You're about to leave the world you know behind.
Wow, also there's no way that he actually just has chronic insomnia. Like, if he's able to do all of this stuff like that, like, there's something else is going on. She has to know.
Take that as a no.
I specialize mainly in cryptozoology and xenobiology.
Oh, neat. Cool.
Teratology too, when the
Not sure exactly what I'm looking at. What am I looking at here?
You're kidding me.
Teratology, from the Greek teratos, meaning
Okay.
deformity, hideous creature, unknown being.
Say hello to her. Don't be rude.
How is this even possible?
Oh, they're in like large cages, but also like how many of each species?
Frightened strangers.
He's frightened. What the hell is that?
His classification is
Oh, it is Elizabeth. Damn, he buff.
importance than the simple reality of his existence. I discovered him after his natural habitat was destroyed by a South American mining operation.
That's sad.
Sadly, he may be the last of
Okay, but I hope there's like actually there has to be more than just her doing this. Like just in different countries, because there's no way she's going around all the world and like not having someone else has to have done this somewhere else. It can't just be in America. Like you'd think there'd have to be at least one other sanctuary out there.
last.
What is it? Ooh.
Powers can be very difficult to control, but we have been making progress.
Is to find and help the unfortunate creatures of this world. Some need saving. Others can't be allowed to roam free, case in point.
New guy!
Ah.
You're back.
Oh, okay. That looked very. That was interesting. I don't know.
Stop it, both of you!
Is he? Are there two of him? Or does he just have an extra head? I have to assume it's an extra head kind of thing, but like.
This isn't a zoo, and it's certainly not a prison.
Yeah, but some of these things, they look dangerous as hell.
Yeah,
We
look.
have a dual obligation
Look.
to study the miraculous and to protect against the perilous.
Yeah, but, you know, the dangerous ones.
If she's a vampire, how does she get her doctorates? Like, she's been alive for a long time. Like, how would nobody. I'm assuming she had to forge her documents. Sorry. I keep hopping on about the vampire thing and hasn't been confirmed in text yet, but like. I'm thinking.
What's the point of even keeping them?
Every creature expands our knowledge.
Yeah.
A secret this big.
Very carefully.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The survival of my patients depends on it.
Like, I doubt that people even know she exists. Like, if she's that good at record keeping.
Please.
Whoa!
It's all right. It's all right.
Hey, don't be rude.
He's just as
Don't be rude. Stop being.
unbelievably isolated since I first treated him.
Do they all come here with sicknesses? They can't do. If some of them just want to be contained, but like, if they do come with sicknesses, how does she deal with all of that?
Thank you.
No.
At least take a step forward and then decline this offer. You're being rude. Stop being rude. He just wants to give you his tea. Stop being rude. Or at least just like tell him to put it down on the table. Come on.
That thing is your patient?
Yeah.
Former
Or
patient,
her they
actually.
said butler. Come on.
After I removed more than a few bullets from him, he refused to leave.
Wow,
So
neat.
I gave him a position on my staff.
God, left it then. Okay, staff. Cool. She does not work there by herself. Unless she just runs, unless she treats everybody and then gets them to do all the other stuff.
I'm not sure he'd appreciate you calling him a thing.
That's really cool.
The most important thing is that my patients have a place where they can feel safe, where we can help them, learn from them.
My head's kind of doing the backstroke. Are you offering me a job here?
Yeah, she said that multiple times. You're so stupid.
I'm offering you a chance to explore a world that you've been trying to understand on your own.
Okay, and if they do have to go other places, I hope she gets some travel benefits and dental.
With very little success.
She seems like a rich kind of lady.
You find my offer amusing.
No, it's not that. It's just
You're afraid.
Yeah.
you work with monsters.
Also, if he does this, does he have to keep his detective job? Like, how's he gonna do both? I mean, I know Supernatural Cop Drama is like a show, like a genre of show, but like, he can barely get enough sleep. Seriously, I think this is the man you want for the job.
I work with sentient beings, each worthy of the same respect that humans, even animals, receive automatically. These creatures are the key to the evolution of our race, past and future. And yet we revile them, destroy them, and worst of all, pretend they don't even exist.
Okay, random thought, but do you have a Kappa in there somewhere? I want to see an angry murder turtle.
But They are out there, Dr. Zimmerman. Lost like the child you saw tonight. Misunderstood.
Is this child going to be a thing for the entire season, or just for this particular episode? Because I don't think you'd be able to solve the case of a child that has a parasite, like, within one episode.
Good, hunted. And they need our help. Your help.
I still don't understand why you would come to me.
Because I need someone who can see beyond the surface. See the world as it really is. You can't see the irony in that statement. Things in behavior that I believe cut across the variations of outward
I mean, you'd
form.
hope so. So
Where
she's...
others see stubbornness and failure, I see great potential. Good doctors come and go, but the great ones have always seen beyond the boundaries of science.
Who's calling her now? Also, does she have... She must have had reports. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe she is working for her. Okay. If that's what popped up. Like, otherwise, if that blonde woman is working for Helen, like, why did she knock the cops out? For their safety or for hers? Or for the boys? I have to assume it's probably more likely for
Found
the
our boy.
boys, but like, still. Does Dan Shay ever have a role where he's not knocked out? And
Who tipped you off?
I wonder if the I have to hope that the spell that gets them in and out, like, just shuts off, resets every time that she leaves.
That the boy was down here.
I did.
Ooh. Okay, good, they are working together, maybe. Cool.
Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? You said you had him. I did. Until the circus arrived. Still, roughing up two policemen. They were gonna get themselves.
Okay, they were working together, cool. I thought they might have been, but, you know, don't know.
Good, we need him alive.
Can you rip it out of him? Or do you have to do that, like, surgically? I'm not saying, I mean, I guess that's why she's a doctor, but, like, I have to hope that she removes it, because if that's in his, wherever it is, because if he's human, like, he doesn't have a pouch for that to go, so that thing is just in his stomach.
My daughter.
Oh, MILF? Sorry. Damn, okay. Interesting. Like, if they're stop dating, that's gonna be real weird, because there's no way they would introduce her and not do that, because he literally just broke up with his girlfriend. Like, I just hope that they don't do that immediately. Cool. Also, she looks, like, close in age. I'm still going on the vampire theory.
I apologize for Ashley's unruly behavior, Dr. Zimmerman. What she lacks in refinement, I assure.
Remember the summer I turned 18? We drew an entire den of werewolves.
Werewolves? Aw, neat. I'm just gonna assume that every single mythological creature that has possibly ever existed is in this. Although they're probably gonna bring in the Eurosexual ones. Whoa.
You know, as in bag and capture. Sedate, catalog. It wasn't just me, Mom was there too. Listen, for an
Game
hour.
shield.
And I promise.
Can they admit, like, a low level, like, magnetic, to say radiation, but that's not right, because if it's an EM field, like, electromagnetic stuff, but, like, if they are vampires, if werewolves exist in this universe, which clearly they do, like, do they emit, like, something that makes them detectable? Is he a vampire hunter, or is he just I'm just have to assume he's a vampire, but, like...
I'll grind him down on the price. We buy in
no.
bulk, we save a ton.
We're Silvio's best customers. His amazing
If you're his best customer and you just order online...
deals aren't going anywhere, believe me.
It's been a long night, Ashley, please.
Mom, come on, I'm just... Okay, Facebook it is. Nice to meet you. Keep the ice going.
She's your daughter? What'd you have her when you were like 12?
I hope not.
Adopted?
The details are unimportant.
Did she sire her?
It helped him clear 20 feet across an
Yeah.
alley earlier tonight.
Probably its most benign use. Such imperfect children are often a
Yeah, but why did it kill them? Because clearly the child didn't want to do it.
determine his
Well, I was
physiological treatment. We have no hope of truly helping him until we gain his trust.
Wait. Is this why?
Why are you only just figuring this out now, Will? Like, You are literally clinically trained in this stuff, and she's clinically trained in being a doctor, so she can't do both, because she's a medical doctor and you're a, well, I guess you're both medical doctors if you do that for psychiatry or whatever, but like, it evens out.
No.
Soundtrack to this, no?
There's
Why
nothing
not?
in my training that even begins to
Oh
apply
my
to a
God.
patient like this.
2 singular chairs? I mean, I guess they can't really put that in there, but like, if they're up here, what are the chairs for? What are the chairs for?
Is agitated.
Yeah, no shit.
Though he's given us no trouble since he woke up. In fact, the only hostile thing in that room is that...
See the boy. If you can do that, then you can help him. If not, then so be it. I'll simply admit that I was wrong about you.
Okay, no, oh, it's under his arm. Okay, never mind.
I'll
Whoops.
leave it to you.
Because the boy's clearly not in control, because he kind of like zones out when he uses it, right? Or when it uses him. Like, I did actually only watch that for a minute, I think, but like, my god, to deliver. Very, very much. I like Grim. Very, very much up my alley. Like, I literally had no idea what it was about going in. To be fair, I still don't. Like, but delivered. Delivered on all fronts. I'm currently not too attached to Will. Like, expecting Aaron to be the protagonist, but like, he's not too bad. He's just not very much at the moment. It actually could be interesting. Although, I am kind of hoping that they don't set them up as a love interest, like, too soon. Because that'll be really, really annoying and kind of weird. I need to know, like, the feeling that they are vampires. Like, that makes the most sense to me. Because, like, you got the castle, and you got a woman who doesn't seem to age, and a daughter who she has possibly acquired under circumstances. And just, like, an evil ex who can't get through the gates. So, interesting. I just need confirmation on that. And also, you have a universal will for this. You said, well, vampires do not exist in that, too. Okay, yes. I need to know just how big this world is. Like, how large is their potential vampire government, and how, if that is going to be a problem, like, how is that going to affect them? Because you can't just have one guy and not have him connected to another, like, cabal of people. I say cabal for, like, a better word. I don't know if there's actually a term for that. Interesting. Not particularly attached to Will, like, as a character. Like, he's fine. He's got nothing. It'll be interesting to have someone who can actually, like, look at people and, like, have more of a people connection, because in all the other cop shows that I've seen, which is not very many, I'm literally just referencing Grimpen, like, Nick kind of does that. But, like, he doesn't quite do it as the same level. Like, there's still a little bit of a disconnect. But since it's Will's job, but he's not actually he's a detective, but he's, like, because he's not actually a detective, I'm thinking that'll be an interesting angle to follow. I'm also intrigued to see, because clearly they're going to do this on a case-by-case basis, since he works with detectives. But I'm just curious as to whether they're going to fold in the other two that are with him. Like, maybe. Or, I don't actually know what else they would do with them. If they do find out, is it going to be good or bad? It probably won't be very good. To that, or like, if they find out and they just, like, accept it after some things, or, like, they potentially get, like, almost died to find it. Alan's easily the most interesting character. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, see you in the next one.